Okay, guys, so the first one, that's negative W. So that's going to be 6W minus 3. And the next one's going to be, what'd y'all say? 9B minus 4. Awesome. Okay, on the next one, we're going to use the distributive property. We're going to multiply negative 6 by both of those terms. So what do I get? Negative 18C squared minus 30. Awesome. You see how we got negative 30 minus 30? Okay, now we're going to multiply negative 3 by all three of those terms. This is called a trinomial. So this is going to be 6G squared plus 9G. Why is it plus? Negative times negative is positive. And then minus 24. Okay, the next row. We just learned this yesterday. When you're multiplying the same basis with an exponent, okay, all you do is add the A and the B. So what are you getting? X to the what? Negative 12. Negative 3 plus negative 9, negative 12. Now we're taking a power of a power, so we're going to multiply and get negative 20. And there's something about those we need to talk about. I guess I should have done that already. Oh, well. Okay, and then on here, what are you going to get? It's positive 3, isn't it? Because you're going to go negative 2. Everybody write this down if you didn't do it. Negative 2 minus a negative 5. You're going to keep, change. Boy, this next row, this should have been simple. Okay, so negative 1/2 x plus 4. Negative 1/2 times 0 plus 4 is 4. You're going to multiply by 1. I'm not going to write it down. You're going to get, good, and multiply by 2. 3, multiply by 3. Okay, this is going up 1, isn't it? So the pattern you can use, that's going to be going down 1/2. Is the slope positive, negative, 0, or undefined? Why is it negative? No, you don't. Huh? Thank you. The slope is negative 1/2. Well, the slope is negative 1/2 is what I want to hear. The slope is negative 1/2. So we knew it was negative before we ever did anything. You need to know that. The slope is negative. It's negative. That's what I've asked you to remember. Okay, what is the y-intercept? 4, or we can write it how? 0. No, m is the slope. We're getting the y-intercept. 0, 4. Look, up here. The point is 0, 4. That's your y-intercept. Okay. Now, what's the rise? 1 or... remember, I always put, if it's negative, I put it on top. But you don't have to. But if you put positive 1, then you got to put the run is negative 2. Or you put negative 1, 2. So, either one of those. Okay, so if we go graph it, we're going to start with 4. Why? Y-intercept. And I'm going to do what? Okay, that's how I do. Over 2, down 1. Over 2, down 1. You could go to the left 2, up 1, but some of y'all get confused doing that, I've noticed. If you put the negative on bottom, negative 2, you got to go up 1. I think that's why sometimes you don't get a negative slope there. Has to be negative. Awesome. Okay, now let's do the vocabulary for this. If y is the range, x is the domain. If y is a dependent, x is the independent. Remember, independent is what you get to choose. You get to choose your x, and what you put in the problem, y is dependent on that. Okay? Y is the rise, x is the run. Rise over run, y over x. Output, good. Input, the money you put in the Coke machine. Output is the Coke, the soda, or water. Okay, the domain then from this table is what? 0, 1, 2, 3. Guys, the domain is your x. Look, domain is your x. So what's the range? -2, 4, and 10. Good. Now we're going to get the slope. We need 2 points from the table. Which 2 do y'all want to use? Okay, we can. Okay, you know what? We could use any of those because y'all so smart and got a calculator. But hey, I use these. I use the positive. We might as well go easy. Let's go easy. So what have I told you to do? Circle the y's. So I'm going to subtract what? What do y'all want to subtract? 10 minus 4. So if you start with 10, you got to start with 3 on bottom. So 3 minus 2. What's that going to give you? 6/1, which is great. Now we're going to set up these similar figures in a proportion. Okay, we need to get x, st, line segment st. How do we know these are right triangles? It tells us. Boy, second period was going on and on about all this stuff. And I said, hey, guys, it tells us 2 right triangles. So let's go put our right angle corners in there. David put, okay. And then, well, we don't know that. I mean, we got to do, okay. So let's circle what? So what does X match up to? Y, they're both the what? The C, the hypotenuse. Hey, only 2 people know it's a hypotenuse. The long side in a right triangle, hypotenuse. Okay, so let's put a quadrilateral around the 3 and the 6. Okay, how am I gonna set it up? Don't erase yours if you did something different than what we're gonna write down. You wait, because your crisscross may be the same. So don't erase. What are you gonna put? Oh, y'all don't do something crazy. Okay, look. What y'all tend to do is start doing all this mix match. Go here, go there, go there. What do? I make it easy. What? No, I don't use a formula. There's no formula to use. What do I do? Well, how do you think I would write it down? Make it the easiest way possible. What do you think I do? No. I go left to right, left to right, left to right. Sometimes y'all start trying to do all this fancy stuff and you get yourself so confused. Totally confused. I would put x/3. I start left, go right, left, just like you read. So I would put, don't erase anything because you may have it right. I'm just going to show you what I do. x/3, x matches to what? No. Circles. 10/6. Come on, make it easy. Make it easy on yourself. Now, your crisscross should look like mine. You should have x and 6 across from each other. It might be 6 here and x here. That's okay. And then 3 and 10. Do you? Okay, awesome. Guys, y'all quit making stuff hard. Oh, that just drives me crazy. Make it easy. I want y'all to love math like I love it. Oh, and y'all don't love it because some of you you make it too hard. Oh, I've told you. Go. Just go in the order. Go. Go, go, go. Okay, so we could reduce, or, hey, let's just crisscross. What are you going to get? Equals 30 divided by 6. X is 5. Awesome. Okay, if X is 5, what do we know this height is right here? Did y'all hear Logan earlier? 4. Why does that have to be 4? 3, 4, 5 rule. So this is going to be 6, 8, 10. Good. Okay, a rate has a denominator of 1 unit. Unit rate. An equation stating that 2 ratios are equivalent. I don't really like that, but that's the only one that fits. Mathematical sentence, equation, mathematical sentence with an equal symbol, and then shows the amount of increase or decrease, percent of change. We've got to work on percent of change again. We hadn't done it this year. Y'all did it last year. We got to work on that one day. Okay, put this in warm-ups. Should be getting easier. Now, the page that Logan gave you, everybody look at it. The front is this. The front is this. Make sure your name's up there. This is the front. You're going to show work on this and do that first in just a second. But look at the back. Color by slope. Here's how I want you to do it. Okay, everybody look. Lightly use a pencil. Lightly, so it won't be so messy. And we're going to draw a line from A to E. Use your ID. A to E. Lightly, so when you erase it won't be messy. Okay, we're not getting the distance. Hey, if I was getting the distance, I would have to do what? Pythagorean theorem, make a right triangle. I am making a right triangle, but I'm only doing it to get the slope, which is rise over run. Good. So I'm going to run how many? 4. Lightly put that on there. I'm going up how many? 8. Awesome. Come up here to at the top, and you just make a line of them. You can put AE beside it if you want to. M is, well, thank you, 8 over 4, which is 2. So if your answer is 2, you're going to color it purple. Now you may have like a crazy looking purple. I don't care. What you could do is go shade in, right there what purple you're using, and then that's going to be that color right there. You're going to color in line 7 AE. We're finding the slope of line 7 AE, not the distance. Okay? If you're using orange for yellow, then just color it. Just go down and color every color you're using. Blue for blue, red. Really, I didn't want you to use markers, but you already got them. Just use them. Just use them. Just use them. Okay. You see what you're going to do? And then you're going to erase that off of there. And then do it because it's going to be too messy if you don't. Oh, I needed to. Okay. Any questions about this? Okay, you're going to do these 4 first and then go to the back. At the end of the period, if you're not done, which you probably won't be, go put it on the tray on the wall. Is there somebody that owes? I should have made them do second period. I didn't think about it. Huh? What? They had plenty of time yesterday. Okay. Yes. You have to show Amber. Come back here. Do that first and turn it in, and then work on that. Y'all need a blinder or move to do the front side of this. Once you get the front side done, this. I'm not talking to you people that owe me something. I'm talking about this right here. When you get the front side of that done and turn it over to do the color by slope, then you move back or move the blinder. But right now, get a blinder. Get the blinder up. Do that first and turn it in. Do that first and turn it in. Come on, Taylor. Get it done. Oh, I'm going to start counting off. Oh. I forgot.